May has been a disappointment for most of the gardeners in many parts of the world. Here we had rainstorm and it was very windy. We are actually 4 to 5 weeks behind in the growing season. Hope we get this compensated in the late summer. Even if we get prolonged summer until late September or October, now the problem is that we have been growing plants right from February. They've become so big that they cannot be accommodated indoors anymore, and it is high time that we transplant them to bigger pots outdoors. They're not showing as much growth as last year, of course due to the cold weather. Also, some of the saplings are still planted in the sowing medium, which is usually less in nutrients. Here you can see my tomatoes all turned yellow because of lack in nutrients. Less growth on my chilies. Okra can't look any weaker than this, right? Therefore, I had to plant some of them to bigger spaces. If you do not want to move them to bigger spaces, then I suggest that you feed them with liquid fertilizers along with watering. One more thing that I've noticed this year is the problem of fungus gnats indoors. If you don't know what fungus gnats are, they are these tiny fruit flies that you see flying all around you. These tiny pods holding the sapling provide them ideal home to thrive as they breed in wet soil. And also I'm kind of fed up with the cold. So because of all these reasons, I wanted to move my plants outdoors even though the weather was not good. But at the same time, I didn't want my plants to suffer in the cold and harsh winds. So in this video, I'll give you some ideas to protect your plants from this cold rain and winds. The first method is using a plastic bottle. Cut and remove the bottom portion of the bottle. The individual plants that are small in size can be covered using such bottles. They give some amount of protection against the drastic winds. Make sure you insert them right into the soil and they do not fly off in the wind. The second method is using a polythene bag and a few bamboo sticks. Insert these sticks to the soil in the pot and cover the pot with the plastic cover. I'm tying it below so that the cover doesn't fly off in the wind. We can also secure it using a jute twine or heavy stones to keep them in place. These are my trash bags, which you will probably also have lying around in the house. This way we have found another purpose for it. I'm also using such bags to protect my saplings, which are still small to be transplanted to bigger pots. Some of my veggies, which don't mind the cold, like spinach, lettuce or broccoli, are kept either close to the railing or in the inner portion of the balcony. This way the wind does not affect them much. If you watched my previous videos, you guys know that I have 2 raised beds now in my balcony and I need to protect them from the wind as well because I have few plants on them. Here I used a similar method by inserting few sticks to the soil and cover the 2 raised beds together with the greenhouse cover, which I already had with me. Since there is no time to make a cold frame or a cover for the raised bed, I could only come up with this workaround, and this has been working pretty well. It actually acts as a mini greenhouse, which is exactly what we want. When the wind is not too strong, I keep them open for a few hours. Honestly, there have been days where I could not open them at all. I'm happy that my plants are finally out of the house in the balcony, and also at the same time they are protected from the cold winds. Hope this video also gave you some ideas to protect your plants from the unexpected cold in May. I really hope the weather gets better and we have some sunny days in June so that the plants can catch up. Otherwise, this year is going to be a year of spinach. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Bye and take care.